Bashim Yahushai Barakatah. You know, hey, but all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Barakatah. You know, sunset now. Pray y'all can see us. You know, and even if you can't see us, you're going to hear the word of the Lord. That's what's important, because we are not no celebrity. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a celebrity.
That's right.
We're not here for you to look. You know, or it's about ourselves. You know, it's about the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're living in beautiful prophetic times. All kind of shit is happening. Beautiful. You know, the Lord. As a matter of fact, I buy Babakul Chef, get that scripture where it says at the end, the Lord, at the end, he shall speak. Yeah, matter of fact, start from the top if you can with that one. We can open up with that, because the prophecies of the Lord is speaking. How is he speaking? But what you see right now you got, it's funny. Oh man, it's really spiritual, man. The whole thing with Iran and Israel. A case in point. Just Iran so-called fired missiles on them, which this shit look like fucking some joke thing. Yeah. And they had the Iron Dome, and none of them penetrated, because they say the U.S. yeah, like some little firecracker, some little jumbo Jetstar bullshit. But anyway, they said that because of the Iron Dome and Israel and the U.S. got forces out there right now, so both of them collaborating is knocking the missiles out the sky and all this other shit. So after that happened, the NATO countries, which is the beast, all right, even America, which is all, this is all a fucking game, but it's spiritual at the same time. They saying basically they're trying to plead to Israel not to retaliate, because after all, nothing ain't really happened. You successfully knocked the shit out. They said one little 4-year-old they're worried about one little 4-year-old got a little shells on her. She ain't die or nothing. But wait a minute, all them fucking Palestinians.
All them Palestinians that you bastards killing.
Yeah. But it show you the fuck shit in that.
And the media's blocking it out. The media's not telling the truth about what's really happening over there. You got a situation days ago where you had people that were bringing in aid over there to help those people because the water is shut off. There's no food coming in there, so they're bringing food, water, medical supplies. So these are people that's supposed to be neutral. And the Israelis bombed them.
And nobody cared about their lives.
And nobody gave a damn about their lives. Now, these are people that are just, how would you say, peacekeepers, that are going in, bringing aid to the people that are decimated, that the infrastructure is destroyed, so they can't get no goods. So they're bringing goods into the people. So through your Geneva Convention, you're supposed to allow that for people. After you done bomb the hell out of them, they're defenseless. They can't fight back. So now disease is running rampant. Water, they got no water.
Sewage.
There's no sewage, so you got sewage piling up, which is causing what? Outbreak of disease. And you bastards bombed the hell out of them. You bombed the people that were actually bringing aid to them. Talking about their insurgents. Man, get it, man. You
Got to bring up a quick precept.
You got it.
It's Isaiah 14. The point is in verse 6, but I'll start at 5. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, hath broken the staff of the wicked.
Right. Who's the wicked? First and foremost, Job 9:24. It tells you that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
And the wicked is you so-called white people.
That's right.
No matter where the hell your ass is at on the planet. And the head of that is Amalek, which is the head family of Esau.
Which are you small hat people?
The small hatters.
The small hatters, the big nosers.
Goddamn Abraham Lincoln looking motherfuckers, you.
Yep.
The small hatters, the mad hatters.
Imposters. Yep.
Right. That's right. You imposters. That's why, and if you notice, everything is spiritual. They're the main focus lately for the past few years.
Yep. Yeah.
They've been the main focus, man. It's like you having a rat. You know you got rodents in your house, but you don't know exactly where they are. You hear them scurrying.
Yep.
You see shit in your kitchen.
They're like going behind walls.
Yeah, right. You hear them behind the walls in the cross space.
Yeah.
And then you go in your kitchen. You might see your food tampered with, and you might see some shit all over the place.
But you don't never see.
But you never see them until finally that flashlight is on the perpetrator. That's where you at right now with you bastards, man. So
that rat trap's about to snap on your neck.
That's about to snap on your neck. But now, going back to what I was saying earlier, the nations are pleading with you not to retaliate on Iran. But so at first, they didn't really say nothing. They're like, wait, so you thinking that maybe they're considering this shit? No. Then BB came in the other night. Nah, we gonna go in there.
Yeah.
And what the first scripture popped in my mind was where it says that the least shall draw them out.
Yep.
And they're doing, and showing you that it's the Lord working this thing, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Our Lord and Savior is Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ.
Right.
He's a black man. All right, he's about to make his next debut, and he let us know the keys, what to look for before his coming.
Yep.
And the signs are happening.
Prophecy.
What did he tell the disciples? We read Matthew the 24th chapter, Luke 21, which, I mean, if the Spirit allows, we go in, we touch in those, man. You know, these are the things to look for, and they're happening. And there's no, and like we told you through the Spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, from our head apostles on down, throughout all of GMS mainly. Because I'm gonna say that because the other camps ain't really prophesying nothing, man.
No, they're not.
They're not looking for the downfall of this devil. They're looking for this devil to continue ruling, so they could get little goodies from this devil.
That's right.
Just like the wicked ass Israelites of old. They're back now.
That's right.
Doing the same thing. they
Doing the
did.
same shit they were doing 2,000 years ago.
Yep.
That's right. So through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, from our head apostles on down to all the brothers that are across the four corners of the earth pushing this word in sincerity, we've been letting you know that, look, World War III is here. You know, and all right. So go back to that scripture you was reading, bro.
Isaiah 14 verse 5 says, "The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai hath broken the staff of the wicked."
So that staff of the wicked is their power, see. And as we can see, the so-called white man is losing his grip.
Yep. Starting with the small hats.
Starting with the small hats. Start with the elites, which is mainly small hats.
Yep.
Like I heard some asshole. Matter of fact, there was an Alex Jones, one of them dickheads. Yeah, you know, the elites, the Illuminati, you know, is all different kind of nations involved in that. No, it's mainly the so-called white men. They're the head, which are and mainly the small hats.
That's right.
The Amalekites. They are the spirit. Yeah, they use people.
They use the other
They
nations.
use other people, but they're not on the same level as them guys.
Yeah.
But you know, they're trying to spew that garbage out there. There ain't no nigga who's a top Illuminati guy.
See, like the Most High is using you rat bastards to bring forth his prophecy.
Yeah.
Because see, what we're speaking about in the events that's taking place in the news, it plays right into Ezekiel the 39th chapter. But you devils have something called the Mazzini Pike Plan, which talks about 3 wars to set up your new world order. And the last stage of it, which would be the conflict between Islam, right? The conflict between Islam and Judaism. And that's what's going on. That's what you got going on, the conflict between the two.
Keep going.
So that's what you got going on. So really, the Heavenly Father used you devils because on the left-hand side, the program that you got set up on the left-hand side basically is mirroring what's going on the right-hand side. But the thing is, you guys are doing it to create basically a fake situation to cause all the nations to succumb to the MOTB in the New World Order. But the Most High is going to use that situation to bring forth the Third World War to destroy your kingdom,
Right.
to
So-
destroy the power structure of you devils all throughout the entire globe.
Yeah, all your efforts are in vain because you can't offset the prophecies.
Nope.
You know, and another major sign that the elite of Esau is going down. A few weeks ago, you had that devil Jacob Rothschild went back to the spirit world.
Yep.
All right, that was a major sign right there.
That's right. And last Monday,
That staff
you had that solar eclipse last Monday. That's a sign. That's signifying that it's time for your ass to go.
Right.
That's right.
Earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes. You had an earthquake here in Connecticut days before the solar eclipse hit.
Yep.
And Connecticut is not known. Connecticut, New Jersey, New York is not known for having earthquakes. That's a thing that happens on the West Coast and say in the Midwest. Some certain areas in the Midwest,
Not major.
and majorly it hits the West Coast.
Right. We have small.
San Andreas.
We usually have small in the tri-state area. We usually have small earthquakes, like 3 point something, but no major size quakes usually hit this area. So it says, and the scepter of the rulers, right?
Scepter represents what? A king holds what's called a scepter.
He sits on his throne.
When he sits on his throne, which signifies what? Rulership.
Yep.
Who was ruling the earth for the past over 500 years?
Yep.
The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. And that was prophesied in Revelation, where the devil shall rule for that little season.
Right, Revelation the 20th chapter.
A lot of you dumbass, wacky, tacky Christians looking for that little season to come. They already, we at the end of it.
We at the end of that little season.
They didn't tell you the news.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't nothing with a Christian church.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it is.
So this is the point right here. So verse 4, Isaiah 14:6 says, "He who smote the people in wrath."
The so-called white man smoked mainly what people? Israel. Who are the Israelites? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Tell me he didn't smite. He's still smiting
Still
us.
smiting us, yeah.
With what? Read that part again.
So he who smote the people in wrath.
Slavery. Right? Hardcore slavery to the so-called Negro tribes. Latino tribes throughout North, Central, South America.
Oh, yeah.
Native American. They decimated our people.
Trail
Man.
of tears.
That's why.
You know what? Another history I want to go into more, man. South America, man.
America.
A lot of fuck
Yeah.
shit with the Portuguese
Yep.
and the Spaniards, what
Yep.
they did down there.
Yep, yep.
Now you got the
Conquistadors.
Conquistadors.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
All right, the Portuguese.
Yeah.
All right, the French.
What you did
Yep.
what you did to the Israelites down there in Central and South America. This is a movie that shows it in one a microcosm of what you did to them down there, and that's the movie Black Panther Part 2. When it shows Neymar, who's the Submariner. Neymar, who's the Submariner, how he came about, because why? Because his people were put in slavery by you devils, the Portuguese and the Spaniards that went there and put them in captivity. That's where Neymar comes from, who's the Submariner in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Watch Black Panther 2. And it shows you exactly what the hell happened. That's what they did to him. When he came up, he seen that they put them in slavery. They were beating the shit out of him and working them like dogs. Same thing you did to Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, bringing them from Portugal, Spain, and West Africa over here to the Americas in the sub-Saharan slave trade. The same thing that you did there, you did the same thing down there in Central and South America to them. And the movie Black Panther 2 shows it to you. You want to see a visual aid of what they did? Watch Black Panther 2.
And they're still smiting you to this day. That's why right now, around the country, gentrification is some real shit.
Yep.
In the super ghettos, they're about to evict. They're about to smoke you niggas and you spicks out of there.
And do like they did Brooklyn, like they did Harlem, how they totally gentrified it. Now they got Starbucks and all these different places there where it was the heart of the ghetto. They got all these different amenities there for you so-called white people, because they're moving you Negroes out.
And you niggas so dumb and docile, like Starbucks and certain stores that was never in the hood, start coming in there, and your light bulb in your head don't go up, saying, "Wait a minute, they ain't bringing that shit here for us."
Nope.
You know what the first thing a nigga would say? Oh, well, that's good. They're bringing in jobs. They're bringing in jobs.
Them jobs ain't for you, nigga.
And furthermore, them jobs can't pay the bills, nigga.
No.
That's right.
Well, you go, look at the rent. Look at the mortgages now.
Yeah, they're skyrocketing.
You can't buy a house now, especially with a Starbucks check. You can't even rent a room.
Yeah.
Now you got, back in the day, you could rent a room and you ain't had to pay no light bill and no cable. Now they want you to pay that when you get the room.
Yeah.
All right?
Yep. And another way Esau smites our people, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, they got secret wars against you that you don't even know about. Where they got chemtrails and they spreading poison in your air. They're poisoning your water,
The
your
grocery
water
store.
system.
The grocery store is a secret war against you.
Yeah, I was about to get to it.
Yeah, because chemtrails, remember, that shit's dropped so high in the atmosphere, that can spread even to where they live.
Well, that's true too.
But let's go let's go into the ghetto, like the brother said.
And the
Your
fluoride-
food,
and the fluoridated water too.
fluoridated water,
Yep.
food. That's why when you go to the ghetto supermarkets, the chicken is brown and yellow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you know what these devils do? Now in these areas that are these affluent areas where you devils live, you crackers live, when the food starts to get to the point when it gets close to expiration, they go in there and bring fresh food in there, and then they take that stuff and they cycle it and bring it to the ghetto. Then it'd be sitting on the shelf in the ghetto. Oh, buy one get one free.
Yeah, and they refreeze it.
They refreeze it.
And they paint it.
They paint it.
They
Yep.
paint it red.
They wipe it. They repackage it. They wipe it down with blood to make it look like it was fresh.
Because really,
and then
it really was brown.
Yep.
But then painted for you.
Yep.
And you, woo. You know?
You go in there. You can get 2 gallons of milk. Buy one get one half off. Buy one get one free. Because the milk is about to fucking expire. they took it from one of the affluent areas and they just recycled it and brought it to your store. So now you getting 2 gallons of milk, but the motherfucker's about to expire in 3 days.
And if you go to the produce section where you niggas live at, the lettuce look dead.
Yep.
You want to buy some kale, the shit all rubbery looking, with a rubber band around it.
Yep.
All right, but niggas, but see, that's why we don't like you 2/3. F you, man, because you hear us speaking, man, you guys full of hate. All right, nigga, we full of hate. You don't see, you ain't seen no hate yet, man. You watch when this devil come down on you.
See it.
That's why when you watch the news, they centering on Jake. The smash and grabs,
Yep.
the murdering, the robbery.
Yep.
They had that one nigga down there in Brooklyn or wherever the fuck that was, Queens, wherever. He clotheslined that white lady at the church. He clotheslined her and she fell down the stairs and cracked her head open. So they keep showing shit like that because of that civil war. They're bringing in that total hate, man.
And they got a movie out there called Civil War, which is a microcosm of what's about to happen in this country.
And who's the ones through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai pushing civil war? I never heard Nate saying that there's gonna be a civil war.
Never.
I never heard them other camps really going into that.
It's evident that you can see a civil war is brewing here.
And through the spirit, I remember back in the 90s, remember Apostle Rakas. Remember back in the day, Apostle Rakas said, yo, there's gonna be another civil war out here, man.
Yep.
Which one?
The shot was upon the ground.
I'm not sure. We look for it.
Yeah.
When it goes into
But Egyptian against the Egyptian, there's going to be civil war out here because, and it's already there. That's why you got this whole melee, this bullshit with the political shit with Trump. They got Trump charges, no pun intended. They trumping up charges on him just so he won't run against Biden. Then you get the Biden people, you get the weird old Democrat. All this shit is boiling up for what? Civil war. The elites really believe that they're going to usher in their new world order. And before it comes in, they have something called order of chaos. They create the chaos and they try to bring in the order. So, you still holding that in Isaiah?
yeah.
Yeah.
So Isaiah 14:6 says, "He who smote the people in wrath."
And the so-called white man smote us in wrath. And he's still doing it. It ain't stopped. They try to tell you that's ancient history. It's still happening now. That's why now the majority of our people, when I say our people, some of you so-called Negroes, these so-called Latinos, Native Americans, y'all can't live nowhere.
Nope.
You can't live nowhere. Jake don't got credit, and even if they have credit, they don't want you in your certain neighborhoods. Why you? If things are so good now, why do they still have commercials talking about you can't discriminate against people trying to move somewhere? And they show one commercial. The landlord was talking to the guy, and you know when a brother speaks, even if they speak proper English,
right.
You know it's a black guy.
Right.
Because we got a certain bass, and there's a way Jake speaks. So the landlord will hear him. Yeah, I'm looking for an apartment. I got a good job. I'm trying to get up in there. Somebody got the apartment already, and ain't nobody got the fucking apartment.
Right.
Yep.
They don't want you over there. They still don't want you over there. That's why if you go to certain neighborhoods, you might be working. And you driving through certain neighborhoods, the cops, it's sundown town, but the sun can still be up. And the cop will pull up next to you. Hey, are you all right? You need help? All of us, all of a sudden,
What are you doing here?
Yeah. What happened to me, Apostle Gabar years ago. We was up in I think it was up in this dude drop up. Remember when he had a FedEx, all that overwhelming. So me and the Apostle helped the guy. And there's a whole lot of work to do, so we said, fuck it, we'll work till the nighttime. And we were in this town called Westport, Connecticut. A lot of actors live there, a lot of top, people live there. It's an affluent town or city, real town, whatever you want to call it. We just got off the exit, And back then we have GPS, we had maps, so I had to pull into a gas station to get some light, so we could map out where we was gonna go, right? And the cop just came up. Hey, with a smile, with a Ronald McDonald smile on his face. First of all, we know these devils don't smile at us, man. We go, hey, you guys all right? You need help? And we already knew what it was. So we played it. We said, yeah, we're looking for this particular street here because we got to drop this off. Oh, okay, it's up in there. And he went his merry way. But we knew what that was. Nigga, what y'all doing here? We see what y'all up to. Oh, and he looked in the car. Yeah, I see boxes and shit. Okay, they doing deliveries.
Yeah.
Let's say we didn't have no fucking boxes in there and shit. That would have been a whole nother story.
Back up.
You know? But anyway,
So it says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
with a continual stroke.
Non-stop.
The stroke don't stop, nigga.
That's right. No,
Not gonna
no
let
mercy.
Yeah.
This devil don't got no mercy when it comes to you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans.
Yep.
It says, he that ruled the nations in anger.
Rule
That's
the
what-
nations in anger. You gotta-
Yeah, and that's why all these other nations around the world, they hate America, man. You know, that's why they're gathering up their arsenals to shoot missiles over here at Babylon the Great.
That's right.
All right, you got Russia, you got China, you got North Korea, you got Iran,
Yep.
okay,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Matter of fact, them countries that they already said it. They said, "Yo, I think certain other Arab countries, and you know Russia's going to step in because they have a lot of money invested in Iran.
Oh yeah,
They got tons of dollars
Yes, they do.
invested. Matter of fact, Iran be building certain missiles for Russia.
yep.
They got a patent. That goes into what?
Like
With
the
a
weak
big
say I'm strong.
Yeah, that and the beer protect.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Ezekiel 38.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
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 As a matter of fact, we don't touch on that, man.
Okay.
Gog and Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and
Yeah, I
Tubal.
think matter of fact, you read that scripture. we go in.
Okay. It said, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
Right, it's persecuted. Y'all got it.
He ruled the nations in anger. You know, he'll bomb whole, a whole wedding just to get one person.
Yep.
All his CIA and all these different alphabet groups. NSA and all of this. They do hits on people throughout the world. All kind of wickedness.
You got your financial hitmen that go in and financially bankrupt and destroy a country.
Right, if you don't do things according to his plan, they'll set embargoes against you,
Sanctions.
or they'll just drop a bomb on your ass.
Look at Haiti.
And starve you out.
Look at what's going on with Haiti. That's because of you devils.
And the
Because-
Haitians you are of the tribe of Levi of the
right.
nation of Israel.
That's right.
You Haitians are Israelites, man. You're not no fucking Haitian.
But a lot of you Haitians, I'm gonna say this: fuck you to a lot of you, because a lot of you praise Jezzy. You like the so-called white man.
They love it.
But then on the other side of your mouth, you're quick to talk about how you were the first to create a free country. But then your head is all up the so-called white man's ass. So which one is it? Are you proud of the fact that that Toussaint and Dessalines and them kicked the shit out the French and got them off the island? Or do you believe in Jezzy? Which one is it?
And to show you that wasn't the time yet, if you go into the history, after the French was kicked out of there, first of all, you had to pay them back.
Yes.
So you didn't totally break free from them fuckers.
And the U.S. was a part of that too.
Right, because if you broke free from them, how they gonna fucking hit you up for money to pay them back for all the plantations they done lost?
Right.
Right? Then on top of that, the Haitian leaders that took over were wicked as hell.
That's right.
Putting pure hell and killing and destroying. They put more hell on their own people than the white man did.
That's right.
That's why it's always good to go into the total history. You don't just go into that one little piece right there.
Yeah.
All right? It got, then you were against each other, and then the world was against you. Because why? Overall, y'all didn't know y'all was the Israelites. You didn't praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Y'all was into witchcraft heavily. Just like the rest of the tribes.
Yep.
All the tribes are heavy duty, but Haitians in particular, because they were the priests. They're super duper into witchcraft.
Yep.
That's why a lot of American presidents and politicians back in the 70s and 60s, they used to stay visiting Haiti.
Yep.
To consult them witches over there.
That's right. Y'all going to consult them witches.
Still do.
I think Carter was one of them.
Oh yeah.
And the Lord is jacking. That dude's in hospice. He's ready to go to the spirit world. The Lord is holding him. He's holding him.
In that
for him.
spirit in his body. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that demon.
So verse 7 says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
After the so-called white man goes down, then the earth will be at rest and quiet.
That's right.
Right now, you're still around ruling. The earth is not at rest. Matter of fact, the earth is in unrest.
That's right.
That's why you got these world wars popping up, man. Nuclear war is a regular. That's a regular talk now.
Yeah, that's right.
Back in the day, you only heard the prophets talking about it.
That's right.
Now it's a household thing. Nuclear. Oh, I hope they don't press the button.
It's coming to now. Yep.
Yep.
Says-
Simon talk now.
Says they break forth into singing.
The world will break forth into singing. You know why? Because Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is coming back to take the kingdom, man.
That's right.
And starting with the elect of Israel being joint heirs with them. Eventually, the whole nation of Israel. But it starts with the elect of Israel.
It says, yea, the first.
And righteousness is going to flourish. The scripture says, when the wicked beareth through, the people mourn.
That's right.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Scripture say even
That's
the
why they're going to
trees
break into
shall
singing.
rejoice.
That's right.
Scripture say even the trees are going to rejoice.
Animals.
Animals.
Yeah. That's yep. It says,
Matter of fact, you got
That's right there.
You got to conquer that chapter. That chapter, the whole chapter.
The
The whole chapter, and Lord willing, will go into this after that.
Yep.
Let's just bring this word out, man.
Isaiah 14:8 says, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee,
The fir trees rejoice. The trees gonna rejoice that you out of here, man.
and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Who's the main one cutting down all the fucking trees? Even right where we live at. Certain neighborhoods that used to have all kind of trees. Now it's bald headed.
Yeah.
Who did that? You devils. You cut down the trees in the big forest.
Oh, look at it,
For money.
Down in Brazil, the rainforest, you know.
For money.
They're cutting it down.
That's right.
It's almost all gone.
Listen, we're in spring, right? These trees right here still aren't blooming. These motherfucking trees are bald headed. Like,
I think that particular one right there is dead.
yeah.
Those ones are coming in. I mean,
These trees look like the nigga woman without that wig on.
Yeah.
Bald headed.
Yeah.
That's how these trees look.
But
Yeah.
see, right
These
here,
motherfuckers supposed to be blooming.
Yeah,
Cut.
because the whole earth is depleted.
It's
man.
depleted.
It's
it's polluted.
worn down. Yeah, it's polluted.
They ain't getting no nutrients from this ground that we on. That's why the Lord has missiles waiting for Babylon the Great. All this is going to be done. Everything here is going to be away.
That's right.
Yep.
All right? There's going to be no more mankind dwelling here in the United States after the missiles hit.
That's right.
The script, the Heavenly Father said so. So all of you assholes that trust in Trump, y'all really think Trump gonna bring shit back to how it was? Them guys are jokers, and the joke is on you.
Yeah.
And those guys are
They
acting.
work for the elites.
Yeah.
Trump works for the elites. Sleepy Joe, as dead as he is, the part of him that's still kind of alive, works for the elites.
That's right.
Yep.
They're all part of the game.
And you people are being gained. A lot of y'all, even thinking that all of a sudden you niggas still from the jump believing in the politics. Politics done bit you in the ass after slavery, right? Going into the time of Reconstruction, they allowed a lot of so-called Negroes to get up into Congress, to get up in the Senate, but that was short-lived.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They totally stopped that.
That's why the Ku Klux Klan came about.
That's
to
right.
Stop you niggas
Because
from,
of that.
To stop you from getting up into politics and to drive you away from the voter booths and from the registration and all that. So the 60s, with having the right to vote, Negroes had the right to vote after the Civil War. But what stopped that was the Ku Klux Klan, the Knights of Columbus. That's why they sprung up, to stop you niggas from going and voting.
And it went above them.
And they were terrorizing the hell out of
And
you.
it went
Being
above,
terrorized.
and it went above them. It went straight to the top politicians,
Yeah.
because all of them. It was. See, that's another thing too. Jake be making it like this. Just the Klan. Klan, they were racist. Everybody else is righteous. They were all the wicked, man.
Oh, the wicked, yeah.
They didn't show you none of them showed you no love. Then back when Jake started coming up to the north in a big influx from the 19 teens all the way up to the 60s, like the great migration from the south, y'all were treated worse than this way.
Yeah.
Because y'all thought the white man that way is righteous.
Yeah, and another thing
That's
that
when
they don't-
you really started getting lynched and hung.
Another thing they don't know about the KKK is that it's a secret society. All right, it's a Freemasonry secret society.
And all the politicians are
Known
involved.
as the Knights of Columbus.
That's right.
All the politicians are involved.
Right.
See out there was a bunch of redneck, weird old poor white
Ragtag.
with no
They were
teeth.
organized.
Ragtag.
Nah, that shit's organized. Now, if you look at them now, you could probably say that. I'm talking about the real deal. Go back to the 1913 or 15, when they had the
Birth
great,
of a Nation, when they came out.
well, they had the birth of the nation, and then that's what got all the honkies all across the land
to
join with them or sympathetic with them, right? Because of the fear of Jake taking over. But it was either 1915 when they had that great march, the great KKK march in Washington. Look it up, man. It's documented. You see thousands of them walking down Washington, D.C. Those weren't no damn rednecks. Those are regular hunkies.
Yeah, some of them were your judges, your politicians.
A lot of them are.
They were.
Police chiefs.
No,
police
they
commissioners.
exactly were.
That's who they were.
Yep. They just had
Police
the
chiefs.
You couldn't
Police
see them. That's why they had the mask on.
Yeah.
That was them.
That was them. Yep.
Judges, politicians,
You
city
know?
councilmen, all that. They were straight up they were all wired into the system.
Lawyers.
So that's why Jake was constantly getting railroaded.
And the only reason why they kept Jake here, because they were talking about go back to Africa, go back to. The only reason why they kept Jake here is because it's cheap labor.
That's right.
Because if that was the case, going back to the time of Garvey, what was that whole thing about bringing Jake back over Africa? Esau put a stop to that shit.
Yeah.
Because they need you here for the cheap labor.
And now they don't need you no more because what are they doing? They opened up the borders and they got all these people coming from banana republics here because they need cheap labor. Because Jake don't want to work in Starbucks. Jake don't want to work at McDonald's. Jake don't want to work in Burger King. Jake don't want to work at Family Dollar. So they need people to come in. They need cheap labor. So you Negroes, your purpose is for them to take you and house you in the penitentiary so they can get slave labor out of you.
God. And overall,
put you in the penitentiary and have you work for a penny a day.
Yeah.
17 cents a month.
But you know what? The time that we in now, a lot of the people coming over the border is, really a lot of these corporations are shutting down.
Yep.
Like you mentioned Family Dollar. They shutting down.
Yeah, they about to
We in the
shut
time
down.
of the great shutdown. They're bringing them people here for the chaos.
Yep.
Because then you got you got people from the Arab nations and other nations that are enemies of this place.
Yep.
So you got thousands upon thousands of sleeper cells here, man.
They already,
All them the border is open for that great day, brothers.
the Trojan horse.
So,
That's
come.
called the Trojan
The
horse.
land of unwalled
So let's
villages.
get back into the word.
Isaiah 14 verse 9 says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming."
And that hell ain't talking about a place under the earth where you're going to burn forever. That's talking about a position of difficulty here on earth. In other words, we're in hell right now. We're about to be transitioned to a heaven under Yahweh Shai. The so-called white man, you're going to go down into slavery,
Slavery and
hardcore slavery.
Captivity.
Captivity. And according to Revelation, the 18th chapter, you're going to get double for your works.
And the curses that
All
are,
the curses.
are on us now, they're going to go on you.
Come.
And these other heathen nations.
If you're a so-called Edomite, so-called white guy, Edomite, and you want to know what your future is, read Deuteronomy 28, 15 verse on down to see that's what happened to us.
Right.
It's going to be transferred to you, and then you're going to get double. You won't get the supersized version of the hell that we're catching now. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, "Hell from beneath is moved for thee to,
So it's prepared for you
to meet thee at thy coming."
to meet you at your coming.
Matter of fact, I got the definition here, right?
Go ahead.
Now, there's many different definitions for the word hell, and it depends on the context. The true definition of hell is talking about Hades, the grave, which is talking about the grave. But another understanding of it is a place or state of misery, torment, or wickedness.
Read that part again.
That's where you're getting ready to go into. You're getting ready to go into a state of torment, misery, and wickedness.
Perpetual state.
That's where you're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Hell, a place or state of misery, torment, or wickedness.
Which is hardcore slavery.
A place or state of turmoil or destruction.
Yep.
A severe scolding. Yep.
Yeah.
That's where you're going.
Yep.
An extremely unpleasant and often inescapable situation, which that's what we're in right now as the Israelites.
Yeah.
We're in an extremely unpleasant and often inescapable situation because of the curses that's on us. The scriptures say the curses shall follow us no matter where we go on the planet. So it's an extreme, unpleasant, and often inescapable situation. That's where we're at right now. And you're getting ready to go there right now.
Yeah, right here in this same chapter, we're going to read down to it, but I'm just going to bring it out because you said it. Isaiah, when you read the 21st verse, it says, "Prepare slaughter for his children,
Right.
for the iniquity of their fathers."
Right. So slaughter is being prepared for you for the iniquity of who? Your forefathers. We were just talking about your forefathers. What the Klan did when they had their big march in Washington in the early 19 teens. How the Klan came about at the end of the Civil War to stop black people from voting and registering to vote.
Shit, how they was lynching us. They
Yep.
was burning us. You know, they was sicking dogs on us. You know, castrating us. Any horrible, horrific act you can do from one person to another was done to us.
That's what they did.
All right.
And that happened, and we talked about it before, that all culminated at the end of the Civil War when you had the Homestead Act, and then you had the second Homestead Act, where Negroes took up and left the South and went out west looking for a better life. And that's when the torment and all the hangings and all that really came. During that second Homestead Act, when Negroes left the South and went all the way, they went out to the west and they went to the northern part of the Midwest, and that's when really the killings really got crazy, when that happened. And that's when the Klan came about too, during that time period.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. See, the Most High he's righteous. He's just. You know, he's about balance. You know, the scriptures say, "Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap."
So the hell we caught, when we say we caught hell, because the definition of hell is various definitions, right? Now the Christian definition, that's total bullshit, because there's no place where your body is tormented, where your soul is tormented and you burn. First of all, your spirit is a flame of fire. So how the fuck are you gonna burn fire with fire? It doesn't happen. Your spirit cannot be burned because your spirit is a flame of fire to begin with. Now your physical body can be burned by fire, but we're being tortured in our physical body in this present day in life, because what it means is hell, an extremely unpleasant and often inescapable situation. And that's where we're at. We're in an extremely unpleasant and often inescapable situation, which is these curses. That's the curses on us. We can't escape it. It's unpleasant.
We're coming to the end of our sentence for the time period these curses are cleaving unto us.
Where the Lord is taking these curses off of us, and he's going to put them on you, the so-called white man. That's why the scripture said hell from beneath is removed to meet thee at thy coming, because as you're coming down, we're coming up. And we're going to meet right there in the middle. And then you're going to descend and we're going to ascend.
Treated places. It says, "It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth."
You know, into the dead, right? The dead is the other nations.
Yeah, the dead is the other nations.
So-called Arabs, the East Indians, the Chinese, Japanese, just so you could understand who the dead, because they're known as the dead. Why are they known as the dead? Because they don't have the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
All right? They that wander out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. You're the dead.
Yep.
All right? You East Indians are the dead. But then you got our people want to follow all the gods of these fucking heathens, man.
Yep. Yeah.
The number one heathen is the so-called white man. And then the rest of you heathens, you got niggas into Buddhism.
Yep.
You got niggas that's worshiping Indian gods. So, when I say Indian, I'm talking about you East Indians.
Yeah.
Shiva.
With the dot in their heads, and all right?
Yeah, like Russell Simmons, that's what he worships. He worships those Hindu gods.
You know? And again, Russell Simmons is an elite figure in the so-called black and even Latino communities. So whatever they do, they're gonna follow with him. Just like this whole concept with what's my man, number 23?
OJ.
From is it 23? Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Right? Remember in the early 90s, niggas wasn't rocking no fucking bald heads. Matter of fact, when I was a little kid, I remember this back in the late 70s, I got a haircut. My step-pops brought me to this fucking fucked up barber in the ghetto. And that nigga used some crazy ass clippers, the old school ones that had this shit. Right? And he fucking bulked the shit out of my head. And I knew something was wrong because my head felt too cold. And everybody was, when I say everybody, the adults, people in my family are laughing at me, and they started calling me Kojak.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know who Kojak is, that was a popular TV show in the 70s.
Telly Savalas.
But Telly Savalas. A lot of young guys don't know who that is. But he's all over. You can watch him on TV now. Cause they refer to all them old shows because these new shows suck dick. All right? But they used to call me Kojak. And I felt bad because you know why? Because we knew spiritually we ain't supposed to have no fucking bald head.
My mother used to threaten me when I was a kid because I didn't want to comb my hair. She said, "Keep it up, motherfucker. You don't want to comb your head? Motherfucker, I'm going to give you a bald head." No, I don't want a bald head. Because you know what's going to happen. You going to go to school, people want to try to slap you in the head. You're going to have to be fighting with motherfuckers.
Something wasn't right with
you.
You
got a bald head.
But then Michael Jordan comes around rocking that shit.
80s.
Right. But then Michael Jordan come around, even though at the time niggas still getting demonic haircuts like the fucking fade, the box fade, high top eraser head fade and all that. But he came with a new style called bald head. And all you niggas followed it. So going back to the point, your celebrities, entertainers that y'all worship, whatever madness they go into, you're gonna follow suit with it.
That's the reason why you even though a beard is spiritual, but the reason why you niggas wear a beard is because a rapper, that rapper from Florida, Rick Ross, come in wearing the beard, so you niggas wear the beard trying to be like Rick Ross.
And they line it up, which is against the scriptures. You know?
That's the reason why you niggas wearing beards.
So as soon as that goes out of style, you ain't gonna see a beard on you no more.
Yep.
Y'all ain't wearing a beard based on the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, because the majority of you don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Y'all doing it because of the style. But anyway, back into the scriptures.
So it says, it hath raised up their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Right, because all the kings of the nations right now, they ain't too scared of the so-called white man.
No.
They're ready, they're calling out war.
Yeah.
Iran, they sent them missiles over there, right? Israel said they're going to answer back.
Yep.
And other nations that's down with Iran said, look, y'all might not want to do that because we're going to jump in there to protect Iran.
Yeah.
Remember, Iran is a money pot.
Yes.
A lot of nations got their money invested in that fucking place.
Because Iran got that black gold. Okay, Iran has that black gold beneath the soil. So you fucking with other nations' business interests, those nations are coming for you.
So, and the Lord is stirring this up. The Lord is mustering the host of the battle. And then you got, remember years ago on the news, when I say years ago, over a decade ago, if you were watching on the news, they were always bringing up, oh, Iran is enriching the uranium.
Yeah.
They're enriching the uranium.
Yeah.
After a while, you hear nothing about that no more.
Yes, they got it.
So I believe the uranium,
It's
it's fair to assess that they've enriched the uranium.
Yeah.
They got nuclear bombs waiting for your ass, man.
Yeah.
And your Iron Dome can't stop a nuclear missile.
Nope.
Yep.
So the nations are basically saying,
Because even if you shoot it down, it's going to go off.
Yeah.
And it's gonna rip you up. And according to Bible prophecies of Israel, the land of Israel is gonna be wiped off the face. Well, it's gonna be wiped out because it has to be rebuilt.
It's gotta be
All you germs have to be cleansed up out of there.
That's right.
When I say all you germs, small hats and the other heathen, Palestinians, all y'all don't belong there.
Neither one of you belong.
None of you belong there.
That's right.
That's why we have no
That's
sympathy for no goddamn. We bring that out for edification.
Yeah.
But none of y'all bastards belong over there. And the Lord is gonna clean you out of there with the besom of destruction.
That's right. About to get evicted.
Yeah.
They love evicting people.
Yeah.
Small hats.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, who said that? Or did I see it on the social media? Where the dude was talking to his landlord with a small hat. He goes, yo, man, I got no water. It's all right. So wait, I got you on camera. You tell me you ain't gonna fix it? I'm not gonna fix it. Yeah, but you want me to pay my rent, though? Yeah, you better pay your rent. You better pay your rent.
Dirty, rotten fucking bastard. That's what you are, man. You're a
They're the
scum.
biggest slumlords.
You're the biggest slumlords.
The whole
They
world.
are the slumlords.
Yeah,
Whatever. If you want a definition of slumlord, I put a picture of them like this.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Yep.
So Isaiah
Looking
14,
like Gargamel. Gargamel was a damn small hat, man.
yeah, Isaiah 14:10 says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
And that's what the nations are saying. Art thou become as weak as we?
That's right.
Because the nations are looking, first of all, Israel's backup is America. The nations are looking at America like, America, you motherfuckers is ready for the taking. This bitch is ready for the taking. Okay? This hoe is ready to be ravished. America. Your political thing is a fucking joke. Your presidency is a goddamn fucking joke. The nations are looking and they're laughing at this shit. And in their mind, you're right for this bitch is right for the taking.
Go to the land of unwalled villages.
Right, like the scripture
Oh,
says.
unwalled villages. The walls are open up.
Yeah, the gates are
Trump,
open.
see, so the spiritual,
Yeah.
Trump kept put up the wall, and everybody talked shit to him. Ah, you're racist. Put up wall for what?
Yeah.
Now the wall is wide open.
Yep.
Now you're crying for that.
Yep.
That's why a lot of you dumb niggas are like, oh, we won't be Republican now. Nigga, first of all, your ancestors was Republican. What did they do for them?
Hey, you stupid ass.
What did they do for them?
Niggas, hey, Nick, newsflash to you stupid, slow, monkey-minded, banana-eating ass goddamn niggas. It was the Republican Party that freed your fucking monkey ass out of slavery. The Democratic Party, go historically look it up. The Democratic Party are the ones that wanted to keep you motherfuckers in slavery. The Republican Party are the ones that freed your fucking black asses out of slavery.
And as we know in history, they didn't really free you. They didn't free you because they loved you. They wanted you to go up to the north to go work the damn the factories.
Yep.
They wanted the slaves of the South to come up north. It was a money thing. They didn't give two shits. They never gave two shits about whether the hunky is Republican or Democrat. They're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Because a lot of niggas will use that, well, Republicans read us like they some righteous motherfuckers.
No,
they're the devil the Bible
was about
speaks of.
money.
They
It was
weren't
about
free.
money.
They were emancipated.
You were
There's a difference.
emancipated.
Emancipation is transfer from one slave owner
To another.
You were emancipated from the southern slave owners and
To the northern
slave owners
That's
that
all.
own the factories.
That's
Right.
all.
That's it.
But like the point I was making, that Republican shit ain't work for your ancestors. Look what happened to them. All right?
Yep.
They were Republican up until the 60s. And then the KKK, majority of them was Democrats.
Yeah.
So they never gave two shits about it. Lyndon B. Johnson used you. So anyway,
Says, art thou also become weak?
so
as
these
weak?
nations are not as afraid of America as they were back in the 60s and the 70s,
Right.
the 50s. Really after Fat Boy and Little Man.
Yep. Hiroshima.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Yep.
That's why you had that race. That's why Russia said, no,
Arms race. Yep.
At first, Russia was down. Hey, look at the history. In World War II, Russia was one of the allies of the U.S.
That's right.
Really, the U.S. and Russia were allies of Great Britain.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I gotta read this.
Come on with
we
it,
talk
bro.
about emancipation, right?
Come on with it.
This is one of the things
read that
on
part.
emancipation, right? It says here. It says release. It says suggest a setting loose from confinement, restraint, or a state of pressure or tension, often without implication of permanent liberation.
Whoa, that's what that is.
Without
That's
implication.
You know what, bro? We might want you to read that again, because I don't think the camera picked it up. Read it
Now,
nice and powerful.
This is from the Merriam-Webster dictionary, okay? Because they give you three different definitions, but then when you go past the definition, I'm gonna give you the three definitions. It says to free from restraint, control, or the power of another, especially to free from bondage. To release from parental care and responsibility and make sui juris. To free from any controlling influence, such as traditional mores or beliefs. Then it goes down, when you go down here to what's called, it says emancipate, free, release, liberate, emancipate, management, right? Mean to set loose from restraint or constraint. Then it says free, then it says release. Now under release, it says suggest a setting loose from confinement, restraint, or a state of pressure or tension, often without implication of permanent liberation.
Yep, that's what happened to you niggas.
You were emancipated. You weren't given permanent liberation.
Nah, because if you check out the history,
Any little.
us as a people, we caught more hell after that than before it.
Yeah.
I mean, hardcore slavery was hardcore slavery. But then after it was you were so-called emancipated, think about the 1870s, the 1880s,
Yes.
1890s,
Yes.
1900s,
Yes.
1910s,
All
1920s,
this shit.
1930s.
Boy.
Most of that without sanctuary pictures were from the 1920s, 1930s,
That's right.
1940s,
Yes.
1950s,
Yep.
1960s, Come on, man. It never fucking stopped.
That's right.
Then they bring it out now. Oh, the black family was stronger before 1965. Huh? So how
The civil rights movement.
so how are you better off now than you were ever, you dumbasses? Now your black woman ain't a woman no more. One of them basketball guys said you would never date a
Oh,
black
yeah.
broad
Yeah. Wemby.
or any American broad in particular, but black broad and Hispanic broads
That's the French do Wemby.
because they're like men. They're masculine. They're disgusting.
Right. He's right about
You are the so-called white man's creation to be demons, demonoid.
Yeah.
The men are all soft.
that. Effeminate. Yeah.
You watch the news, man. Every nigga that got as a news reporter is softy, like Mr. Softy, sweet and soft.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, my name is. I'm on the news. We're over here right now, and this is that.
You bunch of soft.
Because in order for you to get up there into that, you got to drop the bass out of your voice. You basically got to be a homosexual.
Yeah,
So you can get up in there.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get up.
See,
that's
they
how you
want.
get up
See,
in there.
Esau want all you niggas to be like that, cause you're not a threat.
You're not a threat. Right.
Really don't want to wipe us away according to the scriptures, period. But they're more comfortable. That's why you watch the news, when you watch TV shows, movies, commercials. Anytime you see a black guy, you gotta be a wimp or a homosexual. That's how they want you, man.
Yeah.
and they protect them just like how they protect these fucking women. These women have carte blanche to do whatever the fuck they want to you, but when you retaliate, it's gonna be brought upon your head and not her, and she's the aggressor. But if you strike back at the aggression, they're gonna come down on you tenfold. And it's the same thing with these sissy boys. They give these sissy boys the same thing that they give these women. You understand? That's why there's gonna be a civil war in this country. And any real men out there, any real men that got any testosterone in their motherfucking body, you is not gonna go for this sissy boy shit.
At least half. Most American men, testosterone is low.
Yeah.
But the ones that got, if you're a little step higher than a homosexual, you know, the Lord's gonna put a spirit on you to fight. There's gonna be a fight out
That's
there.
right. It's
Matter of
gonna
fact,
be a fight
I heard
out
one dude called this radio show I was listening to. I was cracking up. Remember that police commissioner in NYPD named Ray Kelly? His son has a. I've been listening to him sometimes. He bugged out, but I've been listening to him just to get past the day while I'm working.
Yeah.
But he had a dude call up his show. Said, "Look, man, look what's happening, man. We gotta have a civil war." Look, calm down, man. Calm down. Don't get too excited. I said, "No, man. I don't see the other way. There has to be a civil war. Look what's happening, man."
Yeah.
And he ain't the only one that feel that way.
Yeah.
The Lord is putting that spirit on these people right now, man.
That's right.
Because it's prophecy. So let's get back into the scriptures. Talk too much.
So Isaiah 14 and 10, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
And that's what the nations are saying.
That's right.
Art thou become as weak as we? And the truth is, yeah. Just fucking look at you. Look at the average fucking American citizen. You got this no child left behind bullshit. You got these fucking dumb. These kids are dumb as a fucking box of rocks.
Right.
These motherfuckers, they just keep getting passed on. No child left behind.
Right.
The motherfucker can't read, they can't write, they can barely even speak English. You were born in a country that speaks English as a first language, and you motherfuckers can't speak fucking English right. You can't goddamn speak English right. You can't enunciate motherfucking English words right, and this is your first language. You were born into this country. You got people that come here from other countries that take courses to learn to speak English, and they speak English better than you, and you were born here. A lot of you are about as dumb as a box of rocks. Your kids are stupid as hell. They're behind. All the other nations' children are far more advanced than you. And when they come here, they take advantage of this public food system here. Because in places like Jamaica, for instance, you got the kid, you don't get no bus pulling up to bring the kids to school. You got to get them to school on your own, or they got to walk, or
take the city bus.
Or take the city bus to get to school and to get back home. Here, you got buses coming picking your kids up from stops and then bringing them back. You got special needs buses picking kids up at the door, from doorstep to doorstep, bringing them home. And these kids still can't excel. They're still failing all of their classes, and then they just keep passing them on. And it comes to bite you back in the ass, because this is the generation that's supposed to continue on things. They're dumb as a box of rocks. Now, the children of the other nations, they take education very seriously. East Indians, Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, even the Hamites, they take education very seriously, and they're far excelling your children. So this place is what? Ripe for the taking. Art thou become as weak as we? Yeah. All these different countries, these banana republics and these third world countries, their children are up on it. When they come here, they take school very seriously. And that's why they excel above you average American citizens. Even amongst you so-called white people, the biggest money maker out there would be what? I believe the Asians. You got the Asians and the East Indians. When it comes to they make more money per average than you so-called. A white family average about 60 G's a year. East Indian family about 100,000. Asian family, their median income is probably about 150,000. When you check it out. And Negroes, come on, Negroes are like barely at 40,000. So these other nations, they're even excelling you so-called white people in your own society. Art thou become as weak as we? Go look it up. You don't have to believe what I'm saying. Go look up. Go look it up.
Yep. It says, art thou become like unto us? And another thing is, now the playing field has been leveled.
Yes.
Because these other nations have what? Nuclear capability.
That's right.
You can't be the big bully on the block no more like you did back during Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
You can't bully China. China right now war starts, they got 1 million man army ready to go, and then they got 1 million more coming behind them if they need it. They got 1 million bodies right now ready to go to war right now, trained and ready to go. You're gonna have to recruit people, and they're gonna have to go through 8 weeks of boot camp.
First of all, look at who they're gonna recruit here. Look at your men now. Look at these Gen Zers, as you call them.
These motherfucking
These little wimpy, skimpy.
these motherfucking Percocet pill
These are the
popping
ones.
ass
These are,
motherfuckers.
remember, these are the
ecstasy taking motherfuckers.
These are the ones. These are the ones that was in sports. There's no winners. We're all winners.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of me. Stop bullying me. That the anti-bullying campaign. Them niggas ain't ready for no war.
No.
All right. First of all, part of being a boy child or man child, you gotta go through some bullying to learn. Either your fight or your flight.
Yeah, you get in when
You know,
fit.
you gotta get it. When you're little, you might get beat down by some bigger kids, but then eventually you say, you know what? I'm tired of this beat down. Let me get my shit together. Or you might have an uncle or a big brother or somebody, even your father, show you how to fucking throw joints. Pull up your finger. You know, your father put your finger. Look, see these right here? You see these right here? Hell, you even had parents even when we was kids. You come back here crying, boy, I'm gonna beat your ass too. You better do something.
Or they're gonna take you out there. You better fight them.
That's done.
Back in the day.
Well, you don't put them to go fight the war? All right. Good luck. I wish you luck.
The nations, they're fucking salivating for you to send the troops.
Look at
out.
Russia.
Boy.
Them boys be fucking fighting bears in the damn winter cold with no shirt on and shit. Y'all can't step to them.
Shit, in Russia, they what, at 12 years old, they 12, 13, they got to join the military.
Russians are tough.
So they're already battle tested. By the time they're in their 20s, they've already been battle tested. They know how to operate
Because they know about the great day. See, remember, going back to the not only the space race, but the arms race.
Yes.
These nations made sure that men knew military.
Yes.
Certain countries, it was mandatory that you go into some kind of boot camp.
Yep.
There's no such thing as only cool guy. No, over here you got the choice. Which the choice overwhelmingly, nobody want to join the service. Fuck your service, but the point is there.
Mandatory
Nobody
year.
wants to learn combat.
I think it's mandatory 1 year service.
Right, but you won't fucking draft them, you're gonna lose miserably.
Yeah.
And not to mention the majority of your military force is women
Yeah.
and homos. So I mean, come on, what war you gonna win?
Don't ask.
And these nations are making fun of you even on that. What? Women? Like that movie, I mean, we ain't talking a movie, but yeah, women running things. They get the brains. Okay, all right, we gonna see.
We're gonna find out.
We gonna see.
You'll see.
They're rough. Women are rougher than guys. Okay,
Okay,
they're
you-
smarter than guys.
Keep believing
Okay,
that. Keep
okay.
believing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
So it says, Isaiah 14:11, thy pomp is brought down
Your
to the
pomp is
grave.
brought down, that pride. That links up with what? Obadiah. Matter of fact, let me read that, man. That links up with Obadiah. All right? Read that again, brother.
It says, Isaiah 14:11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Right, your pride is brought down to the grave because you're so goddamn prideful, but your pride is brought down to the grave because them nations, they're salivating like a dog with rabies to get into it with you. They really want it with you. They really want the fair one with you. And when you see, you can sit there and send drones and make strikes with your planes and all that, but when they have to go to the ground game, oh, you ain't gonna get it. And when it comes to the airstrike,
they ain't got the juice.
The nations are ready for it.
They ain't got the juice.
They ready for that, and they ready for that ground game. And you ain't ready for that ground game.
Why you think they ain't sent troops over into Ukraine?
Because you know what's gonna happen.
But you're gonna be forced to. This is Obadiah, link up with the scripture you just read, Obadiah, the first verse. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, and y'all could elaborate about the show.
Yeah.
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, which is you so-called white people, you are the Edomites. Even among the small hats, in the documents of you small hats, even in the Talmud and them different documents that you got, you proclaim Rome as being Edom Rome. These are in your own records. You call it Edom Rome, even in your records. So it can be no mistaking who the Edomites are.
That's right.
The Edomites, the Greco-Roman Empire, when it was the Greco Empire, that was the empire. Those were Edomites that went up into the Greek Isles and took over. And then they took the name, because the original name is Javan. So Javan is Japhet. You move Japhet out there just like you moved the Native Americans off the land, and then you took the land. Now you're calling yourselves Native
He
Americans.
that smote the nations in wrath.
Yeah.
He that smote the nations in wrath with a continual stroke. So the same thing you did to the Native Americans here, you did the same thing to the original inhabitants of Greece and Rome, which were Japhetic, which were the Etruscans. When you look at the pictures of the Etruscans, you don't look a motherfucking thing like no Etruscans. Romulus, Remus.
Wait a minute. They lived in Europe. They claim that Europe. They claim that the skin color is pale because they lived in Europe.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. Because the original inhabitants the original inhabitants of Europe had dark skin.
That's right.
We ruled Europe for 1,000 years. How come we didn't change?
Yeah.
That's all BS. A lot of you idiots
All
believe that
bullshit.
bullshit, man.
So when you go look
You
at
got that color because you're a curse straight from the Heavenly Father. That was a curse. It's all right. It's a curse from the Heavenly Father, man. That's why you look the way you look. It has nothing to do with the climate. Wait a minute. The Native Americans been living here for how many thousands of years? Up in Canada.
Yep.
You can't get colder in Canada.
In Alaska.
How come they didn't change to you?
Right.
You lying bastards.
You're a bunch of lying fucking bastards, and you're bastards in the 1880s, 1860s, 50s, 70s, 80s, 90s. That's actually the 19th century. The 20th century
The whole
began.
1800s.
The whole what we call the
1800s
was actually the 19th century.
Right.
All right. The 1900s was the 20th century.
Yes.
All right.
So now we're in the 21st century, but you had your pseudoscience that came about during that time, like Johann von Blumenbach, who came up with the 5 classifications of man, and all that. You got to go look that up. Darwin's theory of evolution that came up in the late 1800s.
At my house, I got an old encyclopedias from the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and they got that in there. The Negroid, the Caucasoid,
Right.
the
Negroid,
Mongoloid.
the Caucasoid, the Mongoloid, so on and so forth. Johann von Blumenbach with that bullshit. Oh man, it's just.
And the word Caucasoid means cave dweller. Look that up.
That's what it means.
And whose history does that refer to?
That's right.
These so-called white people.
But getting back to you Edomites, you are the Edomites. You migrated and went up into those lands, and you took over and you pushed the dark nations out. And then you took the dark nations' name onto yourself, so that people were calling you Greeks. No, the original Greeks, they were people of color, not Israelites, and they were not African. They were not Africans, and they were not Israelites. Okay, they were from the seed of, they were Japhet, the seed of Japhet. Hell, that's why George Lucas in episode 1, The Phantom Menace, there was a Japhite in it. His name was Jango Fett. That's a play on Japhet. And his son was Boba Fett, Baba Fett, which means Ba means the second. You had Japhet, and then his son was Baba Fett, which was the second. The second, Ba means the second. The second of Japhet. And then all of the clones looked like what? They were Japhet. They were clones of Jango Fett. They used him to make those clones. So even in Star Wars, it's a play on Japhet right there. Showing you that what George Lucas knows. Come on, man. It's all loosely based off the Bible.
It says, this is Obadiah, the first verse. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Right, they have heard a rumor among the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. And when that happened, that was with Gamal Abdul Nasser.
That's right.
And what he basically said was, the Jews left Jerusalem 2,000 years ago black, and they came back white. And he calls what was known as the 6-Day War. Gamal Abdul Nasser, the ambassador that was sent among the heathen. That's talking about him.
Yep.
Go ahead.
He told all the
go
Arab
ahead.
world to unite against,
To unite against you
devils.
rotten small hatters.
And showing you that the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. It wasn't that time yet for that to go down. Now we're in that time.
Yeah, the Arab world is more united than it's been ever. I think ever.
That's right.
Right now.
See, Esau, they depend on the fact, well, when they tell these peons out here by way of their news media, oh, well, you got a difference between the Shiite and the Sunni. They have their differences. No, when it comes to war, they don't come together.
Yep.
The Lord is going to do that.
That's right.
That depends on because of the differences in their religion. Nah, it goes back to nationality, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it really goes back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
He gonna put that spirit on them to fight your ass.
And they call you the great Satan.
And they all call you that.
That's right. So they gonna get at you because you over there bombing those people over there, defenseless people, which they're not the people of the Lord either. The Palestinians don't belong over there. Neither do you so-called Israelis belong there either. The Palestinians don't belong there. Israelis don't belong there. The Falashins don't belong there.
But you know what? The Lord put you bastards over there to fulfill the prophecy, because that's what's going to cause this third world's war. Because the prophecy is what? The least shall draw him out.
Yep.
They're going to be at wars on, and not only they at first it was a war against Hamas, all right?
Yeah, Hamas, yeah.
Right?
War against
Now
Hamas.
it's a war against everybody. All right? And they're gonna do what they want because their thing is, if what y'all gotta say, if we get the straits, y'all gonna back us up any old way. Cause we call the shots. All right? So what y'all say don't go there? I'm gonna go there.
Yep.
Cause I know that if things go awry, you're gonna help us.
Yep.
And it's gonna go down just like that.
Yeah,
Because
right.
they're gonna draw you in there.
That's right.
That's why the spirit is on BB to do what BB's following what the elites is telling them, just like how Biden and Trump is following the elites.
Yeah.
Because again, they really believe that they're gonna usher in their newer Job the 20th chapter. They're getting ready to sit down and eat, man. Meaning what? Bringing their new world order. And before that could happen, they gotta have the whole world in subjection.
Yep.
By what? By putting that fear of nuclear fire, right? Which they believe is going to be a fear. No, it's actually going to be used.
Right.
Anyway, back in the scripture here, it says, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Right. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. And that was the 6-day war. Gamal Abdul Nasser was the ambassador among the heathen. They said, let's rise up against her. And that's dealing with rising up against you Edomites. Because after the Balfour Declaration, when you went over there and stole the land, and you went up in there and you claimed the land for yourself, all right, you don't belong there. It's not your land. And again, the Palestinians don't belong there either.
That's right. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Yeah.
Thou art greatly despised.
You're despised by everybody. Even amongst your own people, even amongst so-called white people, they despise you fucking rotten bastards. They hate you. A lot of them, how would you say, patriotic Americans, they hate your fucking guts. Whether they're in the Klan, whether they call themselves neo-Nazis or skinheads, they all blame you, small hat bastards, because they know that you're the source that's behind all the turmoil that's going on. They know that you're behind it, and they don't give a f about you.
Remember back in the 90s, especially the 90s, back in our teenage times, on them talk shows when they had a lot of the top episodes would be the racial ones.
Yep.
Right? They might have some neo-Nazis. Or it ain't gotta be a neo-Nazi. It could be a regular white guy down the street. He'd be up in there saying how much he hates niggas, right?
Yep.
Or to have a KKK guy. And they always said this, and I noticed it from back then, but it goes over Jake head because Jake ain't stupid. But it stuck out with me. He says, yo, them small hat people, they're using you niggas. You are a tool, you're a weapon. They're using you as a weapon to come with their agendas for themselves.
That's right.
They using you, man.
Exactly.
But niggas be booing them because of course you hate niggas, that fucking woo.
Yeah.
But they always say that. They're using you niggas, they're using you.
See
One time they had an old grandma. He had a bunch of KKK guys and their grandma there. She goes, you know what? I mean, I don't like niggers, but it's above them. I hate the federal government. It's the federal government. You know, that went over most of you Negroes' head.
And with you Negroes, the people who get blamed for slavery and for who get blamed for it is the South gets blamed for it. But guess what? The money behind it, the financiers and the ones who really made the money behind it were them so-called small hats. Those rotten bastards. They were the money behind the whole thing.
They were the financiers.
And
they reaped off of that
shit. They
shit.
were the ones, they built, their economy was built off of the slave trade. See, the South gets blamed for it, but really, the unseen hand behind the whole thing was fucking small hats.
It's that East India Dutch.
The East India Dutch Company, that was you so-called small hatters.
God. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Oh yeah, all that turmoil over there in Palestine, you know, them bombing those Palestinians is created a cry from the world, you know, saying,
right.
you know, an outcry from the world,
From all the heathen nations.
from all the heathen
Because they
nations.
see the
Yeah.
wickedness, they see the shit, the inhumane things that you're doing.
See the
Okay, you
genocide.
bombed them already. You destroyed the roads. You destroyed the infrastructure. They have no running water. There's no food. They can't get rid of their own feces. They have to take a dump and urinate by where they live, which is going to cause an outbreak of disease,
In the gully.
which is what's going on.
And they're stopping the aid from coming in.
They're stopping the aid from
Right.
coming in. But now, when they first started going in there, what were they claiming? We're going after hummus.
Right.
But you're killing regular people.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're hummus.
Civilians. You're
You
killing
can't even tell
babies.
who's hummus is a philosophy. You can't tell who's hummus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going in, y'all going in to take that whole strip
Yeah, they
because
bomb
it's big money. Remember, it's a coastal zone.
Right.
They want to build condominiums. They want to
Yeah.
build,
Yeah.
make big, because they're all about business. That's why they're over here in the ghetto knocking down places and wanting to push you niggas and Hispanics out
And
those
that
neighborhoods.
area over there in the Gaza Strip itself, they want to build.
That's a seacoast zone.
They want to build a Panama type canal zone right through there, right through the Gaza Strip, from the Mediterranean through the Gaza Strip right there, to allow ships, which is commerce, to go through there. Because the other one, I think, is the Gulf of Suez. They have something like that there, but you can only go one way through there. They want to build another one through there, through where the Gaza Strip is at, where ships can go in both directions. And they want to open that up. And using this whole thing, ethnic cleansing, to get rid of these people, to move them out of there so they can make their plans come to fruition right there.
build more settlements. Yeah.
That's right. So big money.
But that's money.
Money,
Shekel.
pennies, shekels,
Shekel them.
shekels. That's what it's all about, the shekels.
Give them a couple of shekels. That's why they control you dumb niggas and you spicks, because they can give you little shekels. Michael Jordan, he ain't trying to come into the truth. None of y'all bastards trying to. What's the other?
Floyd Mayweather.
What's the other? Floyd Mayweather. What's the big, tall, jolly green giant nigga? What's his name again?
Shaq.
Shaq,
Shaquille
no,
O'Neal.
because you're getting your little shekels.
Because they're getting the shekels. They paid you off. Remember that one dude that we used to listen to, the small hat from back in the, it's like 20 years ago. We had a tape with him talking.
Baby Finkelstein.
Yeah,
Finkelstein,
yeah.
Finkelstein.
When he said,
I am
yeah,
here.
Yo, look, I'm not worried about these people. Just give them a few shekels and they'll fall in line.
Yeah,
Just give them a few shekels.
The lying Jew.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Finkelstein.
Oops, I said.
No, don't even say oops, because oops probably a buzzword for it. It says, well, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of, here goes the point.
Yeah.
Going back to the scripture you reading, is that the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Which is talking about you so-called white people, because that's where you come out. The rocks, Caucasoid, Caucasian, and your true habitation is Mount Seir, which is south of the land of Judah. Mount Seir, that is the mountain range in which you come from. You migrated eastward out to the Caucasus over there in Georgia, Russia, but your habitation is Mount Seir. And in Mount Seir, if you go there and look up Mount Petra, you're going to see what's called Greco-Roman architecture, because it originally is Edomite architecture that became Greek architecture, that then became Roman architecture, that is now at every American city hall and downtown area. The same architecture exists because you are the ancient biblical Edomites. That's who you are, bar none. The ancient biblical Edomites, Mount Seir, that's who you are. And you are Caucasians, which means cave dwellers. You're a bunch of cave dwelling monkeys, all right?
That's right.
So anytime you see the caveman exhibit at whatever a museum you go to, and you see them sitting there in the cave trying to smack rocks together to ignite fire, that's your foreparents. That's how you were living. And you were living like that during the Middle Ages. You was living like that even during that time in the Middle Ages.
They had lights on them.
with lice all over your body.
Well, they still got it to this day.
And you still got it to this
Because,
day.
because a lot of times when Jake will go to school here in the U.S. or even over there in England, boy, now it was known that when you go to school with these white people, a lot of the black kids would go home with lice, catching it from your asses.
Yep.
That's talking about how Jake is dirty. You the dirty ones. You smell. We went to school with you.
You smell like dog. When it get wet, even though you took a shower, let the rain hit your ass and then get in the elevator with them.
They had
walk
that-
into an auditorium.
They got a smell about him. I was talking to this heathen guy.
That's in the scripture.
I was talking to a heathen guy. I think he's an East Indian. He's telling me how white people smell. And this is an East Indian. We know they smell. And they talk about how the so-called white men smell. You know, I remember your teachers, they'll come and help you if you sit there with your work,
Yep.
and they may come over you. It's like a goat smell, like a smell of a goat.
Yeah,
and they all have that same smell.
Yeah.
I never smelled a nigga woman smell like that.
Never.
That's in the scriptures. Isaac said, let me smell my son Esau.
Oh,
you know?
boy.
He
Yep.
smells, he
He
smells
said,
like
well,
that.
the smell is
Right.
Esau, but the voice is Isaac's.
Y'all got that smell going back to your father Esau.
Yep.
You're all Edomites. You're all descend from Esau.
Yep.
You know,
That's who you are.
and you can't get away from that. That's why the Lord made sure y'all smell. Y'all got to smell. Go ahead.
I got a quick precept. What you just read.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction."
That's right. Pride goes before destruction. You're about to be destroyed. Even now, while America's on fire, your elites, especially, on down even to your regular, ordinary crackers. You're proud.
Yeah.
Like you ordinary crackers really believe Trump gonna come to save the day. Like Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. You know?
And you elite crackers, you think that you're gonna establish a new world order. You know.
That's right.
You know, but the Lord is about to disappoint your enterprise.
That's right.
That's right. So it says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall."
What's haughty is an adjective or another word for pride.
Yep, synonym.
A synonym, Sawada.
Yep.
It's a synonym of pride. Haughty. Read that part again, the haughtiness
It says, and haughty spirit before a fall.
before a fall. Right now, because right now you really believe the elites, and you're gonna bring it to the regular, ordinary Budweiser drinking hunky.
Yep.
They think they'll never go down.
That's right.
And or they'll tell you shit like, "Oh well, if we go down, the whole world goes down because they depend on us." That's how proud you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not God.
This
You're a
ain't the
devil.
50s. This ain't the 50s right now, man.
Red-blooded American.
The whole world does not depend on you. The whole world does not depend on America. Okay? The other nations they've built themselves up, especially China. Now the world needs China because China is producing all of the manufacturing right now. The manufacturing that was once done in the US is done by China now. It's all sent out to China. So the world doesn't need the US. Now the other nations need this place to what? To make money off of peddling their goods. That's what they need America for, but they don't need America. They got their own infrastructure. They got their own engineers. They got their own everything.
Yeah, I was watching.
They're even dealing with their own currency now. They're not dealing with the American dollar as a reserve currency no more.
Look at that.
So they don't need you.
Look at
BRICS
their-
nation.
I was watching something on YouTube. I follow this guy. He's a pilot. I be watching he has a channel, and he was in Hong Kong, and they were driving through Hong Kong. He was filming. Their infrastructure is way better than the ones here.
Oh, yeah.
He went through a tunnel, like one of them tunnels that go into the water. They got them here. Matter of fact, they started them shits between here and England
Yeah.
with the tunnels, right? But now the tunnels that these heathens got, it makes yours look like fucking toys. They got this tunnel, it's like the Lincoln Tunnel, but it's so wide you can fit. They have like fucking 10 lanes in one tube. Over here, they built two tubes
Yeah.
with 2 lanes in each tube.
Right, right,
They got like a wide open tube, and they're all driving through the tunnel.
Right.
It looks strong as hell.
Yep.
So these nations look at and they actually make fun of the infrastructure over here.
Yep.
Like over there in Asia, and our trains are better. Your trains still run like the 1800s.
Yeah, over in Japan.
Our trains
Shit
are
like-
bullet trains. They can
shit's
fly.
nice, yeah.
Yep.
You know, your trains run like the damn 1800s, which is true.
Yeah, it's true.
Because, all right, for example, the railroad over where we at here, the maximum speed they can do is 80 to 90, maximum. Whereas over there, they got trains running constantly at 150 plus.
Yeah.
Look at that. The infrastructure is way better. And especially in Japan. Japan is one of the cleanest places on the planet. They keep that place spotless, but America,
They got order.
It's like a fucking dump.
This place is out of order.
People just dump stuff on the ground. Even though there's garbage cans all over the place, people just don't
Well, brother,
throw
you're being
bags
nice.
on the ground.
You're
They
being
throw
nice.
cigarette butts on the ground.
Nowadays they're shitting on the ground.
Yeah.
Go to LA, San Francisco,
New
the whole
York,
West
too.
Coast,
Yeah.
New York
They're
City,
shitting and pissing right out there in
Baltimore,
the street.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Washington State too.
You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
but yeah, Seattle.
Yep.
Which Seattle, that's straight up super what they call left wing nuts. All right. But that's the Lord. The Lord's we got left wing nuts and you got right wing nuts.
Yeah.
And the Lord did that to what? To bring in this. That's going to be one of the main causes of the Civil War.
Yep.
Left wing nuts against right wing nuts.
You don't give a damn about disenfranchised homeless Americans that have been paying taxes. You're even passing laws to stop people from sleeping in their car because they can't afford an apartment.
Yeah.
Where the fuck else are they supposed to go?
Real
You,
soon.
basically, you want them to go to straight to hell, right?
And they can't even live in their cars now because the car might get repoed while you're sitting in that motherfucker. You might be sleeping in your car and the repo man giving you a nice free ride back to the fucking factory or back to the dealership. All right. Yeah. Again, well, I ain't sure car's moving.
Yep.
Yeah, because the repo man didn't want to wake you up because you might shoot him or something, so he just drive you over there. So it says, the pride of thine heart. This is Obadiah 3rd verse. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the
And
ground?
that's you so-called white people. That's why the eagle is your bird. And matter of fact, going back to Mount Petra, you see nothing but eagles there at Mount Petra. Which you go into Greece, eagle. You go into Rome, the eagle. On the shields and on their breastplates, eagle. You got the eagle, that proud ass bird, the eagle.
On the dollar bill.
On the dollar bill, the
the
eagle.
quarter.
On the mailbox, the eagle. On the back of the quarter, you got an eagle. The great seal of the United States is what? The eagle. When you so-called landed on the moon, what did you say? The eagle has landed.
In the White House, where the president sits down to do his public announcements, what you see behind him, the eagle.
Yep.
Yep.
Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle. You're talking about you so-called white people. Chiefly here in America.
Because they got the power seat right now.
Yep.
Yep.
All the energy of the elites is right here in the United States. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
And that's when you put your space station up there and set your weapons up there in outer space to basically combat against the Lord
Right.
and the angels.
Right, you have those space stations, you got the satellites.
Yep.
That's why you're able to go on your cell phone. All this technology you're using right now goes back to what? The fact that you got the satellites.
Yep.
They had to blast off up there to put them shits up there.
Yeah. Global positioning system.
Remember back in the time, back in the 1800s and back, going up in the sky, period, was unthought of.
Yep, unthought
Now
of.
during the Civil War, it had aviation by way of hot air balloons. That technology came around back in them days.
Yeah.
That was the big thing, going in a hot air balloon and
yeah.
floating across the skies. A lot of dudes died doing it, but the Lord put that spirit on them to do it,
Yeah.
to eventually come with airplanes
the Wright brothers.
and really those shuttles to go outside the Earth's or go up above the Earth's atmosphere. You know, and plant their nests among the stars.
Yep.
Right.
Back in the 1700s, that's unthought of. 1600s, going back to the time of Rome, Babylonia, going up into space. The Lord put that spirit on you to come with those technologies to do that, to fulfill prophecy. Because you gotta remember too, when these prophets back in them days wrote these prophecies, they were like, huh?
Yeah.
The Lord was on it to write them.
Right.
Show you that this was showing you that this was the inspiration of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The prophets didn't just write it.
Right. Yep.
Because back when these were written, there was no such thing as a space race.
Right.
All right?
But I want to make this point. They never went outside the firmament.
God, they never did that, but they went up to the stars.
Yeah.
They went up in the air.
Into the
You know, that prophecy had to take place.
lower atmosphere.
Right. Which being that he said that, the prophet Bishop said that, that proves that you ain't going to no fucking moon. Now y'all talking about we gonna go to the moon more times. I ain't never went there. But you went up there though. You went up to the firmament
Yeah.
to plant to fulfill prophecy. And we're reading right
And the
here.
Lord only lets you see it with your telescopes, your Hubble telescope. He'll let you see it, but you can't get to
You
it.
ain't gonna touch it. Hey, MC Hammer told you crackers, can't touch this. You ain't touching it.
That's right.
The kingdom of heaven, you ain't touching it. You won't touch slavery. So it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And we're in the time now of you being brought down. And the Lord is saying, look, you got all this great technology that you boast yourself of. First of all, the Lord gave you that. But in your minds, you think you came up with it. So the Lord said, even though you got all this technology, you can go up into space and all this and put up your satellites, space stations and all of that, the Lord's still going to bring your asses down. Why are you so proud? You're still going to be brought down. And we are happy to let you know that we're in a time of you going down to the ground. So go back to where you was at in Isaiah, Brother Bakusha.
Yeah, okay.
You got something else?
Yeah, I wanted to look up that word nest because
Okay. You got it on the blue letter?
Yeah, I'm looking
okay.
at it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make a point because I think that really goes into like their you know, in their space station they got a whole bunch of weaponry up there. They're gonna try to fight against, you know, Yahweh Shai and the angels when they come. So that's what the word what the nest refers to. You know, they have the thing called the Space Force. All right, when they try to, you know, they set it up to try to fight against Yahweh Shai and the angels.
Yeah, and their elites know that's going to happen. That's why they came with a Star Wars program.
Yeah.
When Trump was in office recently, he revamped that.
Yeah, and when Reagan was in office, President Ronald Reagan, he said at the UN Security Council meeting, he said, if we had a common enemy, will we not put away our differences and come together and unite as one?
Right. Like in 1986.
Right. The same year when the Challenger blew up, 1986. Go on.
But you can go ahead. Yeah.
Then you got it, brother. I'm gonna finish with this one. Let's go back to Isaiah. Go back to Isaiah. Isaiah.
Yeah.
We can finish out on
So Isaiah 14:11 says, "Thy pomp is brought down to the grave."
Going back to the pride, your pomp is brought down to the grave. So many prophets wrote about your pomp being brought down to the grave, man.
It says, "And the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under."
The noise of thy vials, your entertainment world, the music, the daughters of music shall be brought low. That's what Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, right? All that shit is being brought low. And even in your music world, they have the little award shows. They ain't what they used to be. Remember back in even the 80s, that was the apex of your award shows. Maybe the Jackson era. And even though the music was garbage in the 80s, it's way far better than what you got now.
Yep.
You know, because why? The Lord is bringing your vials down low. Yep. And your philosophies. Everybody want to learn the so-called white man's philosophies. Now it's a joke. Your school system is a joke.
Yep. It says the worm is spread under thee.
Corrosion. All right. Right now, all that money they tax, like you just had tax season. Yesterday was a deadline to pay your taxes. All you assholes with you're up there lined up to rush and pay it, right? But y'all never asked where the fuck is my money going to? And they sure as they're going to infrastructure, because the roads are all fucked up. Just driving here alone, I mean, potholes we had to dodge.
Shit.
And we live in a high. This town that we in right now is a high tax town, and nobody asks where the fuck is my money going to. The streets is dirty. The roads are all fucked up. You go on the highway, right? Hell, you steady got to go to the damn mechanic to get an alignment.
Yeah.
So where's your money going?
Yep.
A lot of you idiots, well, you know, we need our street lamps. We need this and that. A lot of y'all street lamps are out.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So where's the money going?
Yeah.
Go on.
So it says the worm is spread under thee.
Yeah, corrosion. All your roads are all effed up. Bridges dropping. Francis Scott Key, which we believe in the spirit, they blew that shit up. But let's say it wasn't blown up.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, really, it probably wasn't blowing up. That shit was all flimsy. That heavy ass shit hit it at the right spot. And that motherfucker collapsed. All right? Showing you that you corroded, man.
Yeah. It said, and the worms cover thee.
And the worms cover you. The worm represents what? Corrosion.
Yeah.
Your infrastructure is corroded. The people's minds.
Yeah, the moral.
The average asshole here in America, your mind is corroded. That's why you got all these so-called American guys getting locked up because they were on the computer, grown men talking to a 13-year-old girl, talking to an 11-year-old girl trying to go on a date. That's the average American guy. That's a big thing out here, man.
Yeah. Nasty man.
All right? Nah, I be following bonehead truckers. You know them truckers. There was a guy used to come against him. Another trucker guy used to come up against him, and he made fun of him yesterday because they got him in his truck because he on the damn phone talking to a 13-year-old girl, and he was laughing at him. Yo, man, me and him are enemies, but yo, I would never have thought this dude would have did some shit like that. That shit is big time out here.
You gotta send that episode to me, man.
Hey, but that's the latest. If you go on Bonehead Truckers, go to the latest video. I think he posted that 2 days ago, and he showed the dude, a big old sloppy looking motherfucker. He on a damn state phone talking to a little 12-year-old girl trying to go on a date.
Hey, that's why there was a TikTok video out there with a white guy sitting there saying, if a child ever gets lost, look for a big black man. Don't go to a white man. This is a white man telling children, look for a big black man, because if you go to a white man, they gonna molest your ass.
Actually, it was a white woman that said it.
Look for a big black man.
Yeah, they said look for a big black guy.
White woman, okay.
Yo, you see a dude, you see an average cracker over at the train station at rush hour with his suit and tie on, holding his fucking briefcase. You're like, damn, this guy's probably he must be a big businessman. You open up that brief and see the cops don't look at his briefcase.
Right.
Now, if you go in the train, they're going, let me see what's in your book bag, yo, and check and go open your shit. But them guys ain't looking in their briefcase, and I know if you go into their briefcase, you're gonna find dildo, panty, and kiddie porn magazine.
Yep.
All right.
As a matter of fact, if you want some more confirmation on that, all you got to do is go watch a movie where Denzel Washington played Hurricane Carter. In the very beginning of the movie, it shows you how Reuben Hurricane Carter caught his first case in New Jersey because him and his friends was over by the water playing, and a prominent cracker in the community came there and was trying to molest the little boy.
That's a true story.
And it's a true story. And Carter took a bottle and burst him in the head, and the boy got out the clutches of the white man and ran. He ran, and the cracker caught him, and then they brought charges against him and put him in juvie since he was a little boy.
I remember when he got
And he
out.
could barely even speak at the time.
I remember when he got out, he came.
Yeah.
You know, when I used to go to.
So that's you damn white man.
Hey, well,
You
he
bunch
was
of freaky boy.
what was that show? The Wayans Brothers?
Yeah.
I remember, hey, we got sons, brothers, or whatever. We tell them, look, you go to the bathroom, you out in public, movies or whatever, don't go by yourself. So I remember my sons used to look at me like, damn, what dad talking about? They started watching the reruns of the Wayans Brothers, and sure enough, Marlon Wayans, and I don't even watch this shit with him, but as soon as it came up, Marlon Wayans said, hey, you know when you go to the movie theater, you already got some little creepy white guy in the bathroom trying to touch you up?
Yeah, see?
Now that's even in jest.
Yeah.
And Jesse was saying, but it really wasn't in jest.
Well, wait a minute. That public service announcement from the 50s. Watch out for the homosexual.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, remember the bathrooms in the park, the
Yep,
outside
the
bathroom?
profile.
He said, don't go in there because a pedophile might be inside. Well, we can't say that word, but they might take the shit down. Because they're protected now.
They are.
Yeah.
Yep. They are. Yep. They
But
said,
don't go in there because he might be in there waiting for your ass.
They said if you talk about them, it's called bullying.
Protected by themselves.
When I was a kid, when I first came to Connecticut, when I was a kid, in the neighborhood where I lived at, you had a dude named Dougie. I never saw him, but we heard the legend, and he was still around. Apparently, don't stay outside late because Dougie Brown will get you.
Look at that.
I remember one time a dude, Jake was sitting there with his dogs. And the kids I was with, I'm new to town. I'm new in the town. Yo, that's Dougie Brown. I just jumped on my bike and tore out of there.
Yo, that's like motherfucking 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
That was Freddy.
3, 4, better lock it. What was Freddy? He was a child murderer. He was a child molester.
Yep.
He was molesting the children, and then he was murdering them.
And then the parents got together and burned them. That was a legend.
Yeah,
And
see,
Demon came
we're talking about this. They'll fucking they'll take this down because they're protected. See, but the so-called white man's not the wicked.
That's the
That's the wicked.
They call them minor attractive persons. That's what they call them.
And just as they made it legal for 2 men to get married and 2 women to get married, they're gonna legalize that shit.
Oh, that's not. They tell you that. Look, that LGBTQR.
They're a part of that.
Yeah.
That's just the beginning. That's not the apex of their wickedness. Pedophilia and zoophilia.
Yeah,
And that's why the
they wanna
Lord.
bring it.
That's why it's
Do what thou
beautiful
wilt.
that the Lord's gonna bring this devil down, man.
That's right.
It's beautiful, man. That's why we read the scripture earlier. Then the earth shall break into singing. Go ahead, brother. Let's finish on it. You got something over there?
Yeah, I got a precept for you.
You don't want to hear it.
Let's finish on
It says, Psalm 7 and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end.
Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. And guess what? It's all on Front Street now. If you can't see the demonism of this damn so-called white man, something's fucking wrong with you, man. If you can't see the fucking demons on these fucking people, if you can't see it, something's fucking wrong with you. Then you know what? You're a part of this shit.
That's right. You're a Satan.
You're a fucking Satanist your goddamn self. If you can't see this shit.
Well, that's why the scripture said, "Love what? Love not the world.
Neither
Anyone
the
who
things
loved
that are in the world."
the scripture say, whoever loved this world, the love of the Father is not in him."
Yeah, because a lot of you niggas are concerned with Diddy. Did he do it? Guess who did it to Diddy? Clive Davis.
Yep.
A goddamn fucking small head bastard. Who did it to Diddy? Clive Davis. Diddy did what Clive Davis did to him.
Yeah, show them success.
Showed him success. He made him successful.
Yep.
Yeah, look.
So that's why it says Psalm
Because in order to
79.
be successful, you gotta suck.
Yep. It says, "Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts in reign."
Read that part again.
It says, "Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end,
We're at the end. Go on.
but establish the just."
But it's that how are we doing that? By doing these shows, pushing this word.
That's right.
You know,
In
pushing
the-
this word. It's very important for this word so that they hope that the elect will hear this word and come back to the Heavenly Father.
And what's this word? It's a plateau. It's a standard.
That's
A
right.
rod of correction.
That's right.
The world says pedophilia, being a minor attractive weirdos and LGBT alphabet people is normal. Scriptures are against that.
That's right.
The Lord says, "Heaven is higher than the earth, so my way is higher than yours."
That's right.
So it said, "Let the wicked man forsake his way."
That's right. And the wicked man that forsake his way is talking about the hopeful elect. Like
Yep.
us, we were wicked before we came in this thing.
Yep.
And what did we do? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we forsook our way. Now that way was wrong. The way I was thinking was wrong. This is the way.
That's what the Lord meant by being born again. When he told Nicodemus like, "What? Go back in your mother's womb?" He said, "No." When it's talking, it's metaphoric for the renewing of your mind. And
right.
the Lord said, "No man can inherit the kingdom unless he be born again." So 1/3 the elect is going to be born again of the renewing of their mind now on this time of the trying of being tried through the furnace or baptism, and 2/3 going to come back in the kingdom born again. You can't get the kingdom unless you're born again.
That's right.
By the washing of the word.
Yep, and that's the just. So it says, "But establish the just." And who's the just? It's heavy, brother talking earlier. What separates the elect from 2/3 of Israel? Accountability and being remorseful.
Repentance of
Being a repentant heart.
Contrite heart.
Contract. That's what separates 1/3 from 2/3. Because 2/3 of Israel, like whether did he done it or did he didn't. Of course he did it.
And their mind is in the wrong place. Y'all worrying about this half a fag. What about what's going on in the world right now, man?
Look at what's going on.
Look what Esau's planning
Yep.
for your black and Latino asses, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing new. Me and this brother was talking earlier. These little ghetto hoods, they making it hard for you to live in the ghetto. There was a time when you could just get a place in the ghetto easily, because that's where they wanted you. Now they don't want you in there. They don't want no ghetto at all. They want to destroy you as a people.
Yeah, it's straight up
They
extermination.
got you in straits. It's hard to buy food. A lot of y'all, we always get on the nigga woman having all kind of kids from 55 different men. Real soon they're gonna cut off these government assistances.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they
Because they say that the money. Yeah, go ahead.
They cutting it off.
That's right.
Because they got it capped right now. Well, I think if you go beyond like 3 kids, they ain't giving you no more money. You only getting money for like up to 3 kids now, and that's it. It ain't they started cutting that back in '96. Back then, here in Connecticut, when because prior to that, you used to get 2 state checks. You got a check on the 1st, and what was it? And on the 16th. The 1st and the 16th. The 1st you got that big check, and on the 16th you got a check that was half of what you got on the 1st. And you got your food stamps on the. You got the 1st. You got the check on the 1st. You got the food stamps. You got your WIC. Then you would go down and stand in line and get the government cheese, which that government cheese was good. I was raised on that.
Hey,
I liked it. I liked it.
Hey, listen.
We didn't have a choice, but
Hey, you can taste the difference from the government cheese to the one you got from the store. That cheddar was different. The one from the that shit was
that shit was
Yeah, bro. They gave you that shit.
Surprise
They gave you a
stuff.
big ass 5-pound stick of butter. They gave you big ass block of cheese.
That's like
right?
feeding the damn pigs or feeding the flock. You know, like dogs. You throw the slop. It stays. That's why Jake's so bugged the fuck out. Eating all that slop.
But what I'm saying is they gave that, right?
Yeah.
And you got your WIC. Then in '96 they cut it. So they gave you one check, and then they cut a portion of that off. So they've been cutting back. I'm saying here in Connecticut since the '90s, and I'm sure every other
everywhere.
Well, and then
same
well,
way
no,
everywhere else too.
If you bring it up to date, them illegal aliens, as they like to call them, all them immigrants that
They're
they're
getting all
letting
the
in,
benefits.
they're throwing them all the benefits. So therefore, they're
And
gonna
more.
use them. And more, they're gonna say that they ran the resources dry
Yep.
to bring the animosity towards them,
Yep.
but also just to bankrupt this bitch.
Bankrupt this
Yep.
bitch. Matter of fact, when they first opened, when they first really opened them up, when it was first obvious that it was opened up, I should say, back late last year, like last summer, we listened to them talking heads on the news reports. They would say shit like, "Yo, you blacks, you better watch out, cause they're gonna hurt the country, but they're gonna really hurt you guys, cause you're on the bottom. Cause everybody knows we on the bottom, so it's like they're gonna really fuck you up. They're gonna take all your goodies."
And that's bullshit too, because
It is.
even according to their own census, it's more Caucasians getting public assistance than anything.
Right.
That's why they really ready to go and kill you, motherfuckers.
Right. Well,
You
yeah,
know?
right.
Yep.
That, and furthermore, they did that deliberately to keep that wedge
Yep.
amongst Israel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because even though the whole world is coming to the border, their main focus is on Israel, the so-called Latino tribes, and the black tribes. You got the Haitians coming through there, and other people.
They give them holy hell.
Right, them and then other island people. Venezuela is Latino, and you got the black tribes up in there. Venezuela,
tribes.
Colombia got the crispy tribes. Mainly, they say the most. I don't know what it was crispy, but the so-called the Negroes here in the Western Front. The largest numbers of us is in Brazil.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, a lot of our people are coming through that, and that's where the main focus is on. Meanwhile, you got other nations that hate the fuck out of this place.
Yep.
They're sending their sleeper cells through there. Ain't nobody talking about the sleeper cells.
And ain't nobody talking about all of the financial goodies that was given to the who are those people?
The Ukrainians,
The Ukrainians who came
Yep.
here, they gave them Social Security benefits. They're not fucking Americans.
They're not even living in the ghetto. Matter of fact, they come here. They go in the ghetto.
5-star
They
hotel.
gave,
They
they
live in
gave
Westport.
them, they gave them motherfucking Social Security. They gave them SNAP benefits.
Better-
They gave them Section 8. They gave
To
them
live in better
shit
communities.
To live in a better community.
ain't living in the ghetto.
And you're citizens that are paying into the system, and they give you shit.
Well, that's why they had the uproars of people. That's part of the uproars of people.
That's right. The Civil War. That's why all these things we're
Pressure
saying
from above,
are
pressure from beneath.
There it is, odor archaeo, and all of these are seasonings for the Civil War.
That's right.
Yep.
Seasonings, man.
Which
The stage
coming.
is set.
And then that thing with the political shit, you got crackers saying, "Yo, a lot of this shit that's happening now, they could easily suspend." We've been saying about
Suspend
you always
elections.
speak about the suspension of elections
Yep.
for how many decades?
Yep.
Now we here.
Hey, the purge election.
That whole thing. That
Yeah,
whole
the purge.
Yeah,
first of all, the
yeah.
election is a joke.
What was the last one?
The election is a super joke. This shit you see, the shit that you're witnessing now has never happened in American
It's a
history.
forever purge
Why? Because we're at the end now.
after the election.
You ain't never heard no fuck shit like this. You ain't never heard of a fucking former president or up and coming president going
Being
through
indicted.
going through all this shit back to back to back to back to back to make sure that never happened. That's showing you spiritually this place is finished, man.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, the presidents y'all trusting in are jokers.
Yep.
It was that comic show, DC Folly, the puppets.
It's folly.
Yep.
Whether it be Trump or Biden, Biden is a folly character. Trump is a folly character.
Oh, hey, listen,
All right.
they
They're
got
both
skits.
mascots.
They got skits
Yeah,
on
full mascot.
YouTube with them making racist jokes. Shit funny as
Oh, yeah,
shit.
yeah, what they do.
It's
what they
Obama, Biden, and Trump. The shit is funny as shit.
I gotta see it. Feel like you dumb
So I
niggas.
finished that Psalm 79. So it
Next
says,
time we could probably end it there. I mean,
All right.
yeah.
it says, "Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts and reins."
Right, who's the righteous power? Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. Whose hearts and reins they're trying? The elect. We're being tried right now. The trial ain't stopped yet until the end.
Furnace of affliction.
He that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved.
That's right.
We gotta fight until the end. That's why it's important that we fight, man. We got to fight, all of us. If you feel weak, fight.
He's gonna get us up out of here because
Con.
that means Esau's gonna win. So if the Lord doesn't get us up out of here, if the Lord doesn't empower us to fight back, because we can't fight back with this, because Esau is the master of carnal warfare, even though Jacob is stronger.
And the Lord gave him
Right.
that power.
The Lord gave him
And if
that
you try to
power.
fight him, you're fighting against the Lord. The Lord set this whole thing up.
Right.
The Lord wants us to hunker down,
And trust in him.
trust in Him,
And
and
wait.
with everything, and wait ye upon me until I rise
Rise up
upon
to
the.
the prey.
Who's the me? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh
Right.
Bashim, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
We gotta wait until Him. The prey. This belongs to Him.
Yep.
He gets the dibs.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, that's
Because
why
the Lord is going to get the glory in giving us spiritual power to fuck this devil up.
That's right.
Because
Yep.
carnally, there ain't enough. You can't buy enough guns to deal with this devil. All right. First of all, they could stop the flow of ammunition. Can you make your own ammunition? Who the fuck you can't? You can't even manufacture your own weapon.
That was His blessing.
only
That's
a
his
few
blessing.
good old boys got that mindset and capacity
Right.
where they can case their bullets.
Right.
And they have machines, very few.
Yep.
That's what's given. That was
Yeah,
given
that's
up to
it.
them.
That's
Very
Because
few.
over the years, they've been in the military and they've been jacking the military for that stuff, and then they've been hiding it in certain places that they got it. So they got that capability because they know that the government is wicked. They know the government is wicked, and just like it says in the Constitution, that you have the right to bear arms, and if the government becomes wicked, you can set up a militia to take
Yep.
down the wicked government, and that's what they believe in.
That's what that movie Civil
That's
War
what
is
the movie
about.
Civil War is doing.
And above that, the technology that he has. Because listen, he put the masses of guns and ammo out here.
Yep.
So you gotta ask, what do they have? They have technology where they control the frequencies of the body, where they can make you fucking paralyzed just by frequency.
They got
Yep.
sound
They got
cannons.
they got sound cannons, but they have technology beyond your fucking means, and they have robot soldiers that's weaponized. They have Terminators,
Yeah.
where they have no feelings, no remorse. They get programmed to kill this certain amount of people. They don't care about your crying, your screaming,
No, they don't.
little children.
Right.
They have that technology. They show you that.
And they have direct energy weapon dudes.
Yep.
It just late, you know how what they did to Hawaii.
Gun, drones.
Yep.
You got all the shotguns. They show you in that first purge when homeboys got together and they're about to go take them on. That drone came and wiped them out and flew
Wipe
away.
their ass out, wipe the whole squadron.
That
out.
was it. 2 seconds.
With a drone.
Boom, blah, 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 and bam.
Only 2 survived.
That's why the scripture said the Lord has said watchmen. And you're supposed to warn the people of the wolf that's coming. These are the things that the wolf has, and the scripture said we're not ignorant to Satan's devices.
Time of Jacob's trouble.
That was it on Psalm 79.
That's it.
And with that, brethren, we pray that you are edified, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're gonna do more of this, you know.
Gun.
We wanted to get done with the apostles today, but we went to the wrong part. But that was a spirit, you know.
He was right over here.
They were right, matter of fact, they were right here where we at, you know, about the spirit, man. But you know, so you know what, we could just do a show all, you know, because it's about pushing this word, man, regardless.
Right.
All right. So with that, we pray you brethren were edified. We're gonna say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Shalom.
Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
Stay
Stay
strong.
strong.
Stay strong. Stay strong. Pray.
Pray
Pray.
for strength.
Pray without ceasing. That goes for all of us. Pray. All right.
And the devil is going to fuck down.
That's right.
That's right.
Shalom, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Actually, Babaku Shadu. The next business. We should be on. Oh yeah, that's it. Yep. Okay.